Teams that are slow out of the gate, their fans can really.
The media, too. I mean, I played New York, so in that town, you go big or you get talked about. Well, it's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
Make sure. Just gonna put some coke stuff up there. I'm gonna say it. I put all that up. Put all that up. I'm gonna say it. Just say that.
And it's Golden State's ball. Thompson outside. Puts up a three. And another three for Golden State.
Yeah, Thompson's accuracy, it makes him so hard to guard. I mean, he's a constant threat from range.
Richardson with the screen on Curry. Smith the pass to Richardson. Kings moving the ball around. Smith with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Nice shot by Smith.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Hands it from downtown.
And when Draymond sets his feet, catches and releases in rhythm, watch out.
First, a little over a minute and a half in. Here's Malone, and he banks in the layup. Malone's got 5.
They've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Curry from deep three-point land. Another three for Golden State.
The confidence from that deep, come on, man, unmatchable. That's Steph Curry.
Richardson with the screen on Curry. Curry brings the double. Richardson dishes to Smith. Drills the three-pointer. Smith's got his second basket of the night.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
We just want to put it on Hall of
competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
And it's Richardson slamming it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang.
We'll put a Hall of Fame there. We don't know. We'll put a Hall of Fame.
Bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
I just hope they don't miss open shots.
Curry passes to Looney. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
And Kevon Looney still relatively young, but injuries have slowed down his mobility.
I mean, he moves like a 15-year veteran and thinks and plays like a 15-year veteran. Very reliable.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. And there are the Warriors now with another bucket.
Well, that's just confidence. When Wiggins feels like he's in rhythm, he fires off the dribble.
Here's the lob to the hoop. And stolen by Wiggins. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his first foul. Smith against Curry. Pass to Looney. Here's Thompson, and Thompson throws it down.
That's the leaping ability of Thompson. He gets off the floor with ease to slam it down.
Smith against Curry. Curry brings the double. Richardson kicks to Malone.
He
sinks the three-pointer. Malone's got his third basket of the night right there.
He is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And the Kings pushing it up now. Rush leading the charge. No one covered.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the three in transition.
I don't know what it is.
And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Just a little too amped up here early. 2 fouls on him already. That's going to affect his playing time.
I don't know you, bro.
Curry against Smith. Curry passes to Thompson. Over Rush. Thompson misses. Sacramento leading by 3. Now the pass to Rush. Going inside, and the slam dunk by Rush.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Curry looking it over. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Smith, and Smith slams it home.
He's going to put that one in his scrapbook. Insane dunk.
And now they're starting to rub it in. Build up a lead, and here we go, baby. It is showtime. And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam King.
Don't worry. Make sure they're budgets.
And checking out some numbers for Andrew Wiggins. A very nice season for him last year. Averaged about 18 points a game. 5 rebounds and 2 assists. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to any his abilities 100%.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Smith drives in. Here's the monster. Nelson Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, complete focus right now. Such an impressive start to this game. 100% from the field.
Now Smith, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Here's Rush. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Warriors trail by 9.
I will enforce this force.
Here's Curry.
Get Clay.
Something else against the Clippers.
Please get
And Thompson kicks it to Looney. Curry passes to Thompson.
Good D.
Offline with his 3. Sacramento's got a perfect 4 of 4 from beyond the arc. A lot of their points coming by way of the 3 in the first quarter. Richardson attacking. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Three-pointer. Wiggins. It's good from long range. Wiggins has got 5.
Fantastic awareness from Curry. So good at reading the floor and finding open teammates.
Smith the pass to Richardson. And Looney sends it back. Outside Green. Pass to Thompson.
It's just the Warriors, bro. It's the Warriors.
Here's Looney.
I knew this was going to be a tough game.
Golden State moving it around.
I played
Wiggins kicks to Thompson. Off target from 3-point range. Now the Kings with it. They're on a 15-6 run. Rush the pass to the monster. Now Rush. Boy, he was something else against Utah. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3.
But
now here's Wiggins. He's tightly guarded. Looney passes to Wiggins.
Another play, bro.
Green, the screen. Like it's 6. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line. Hey, Chris, Andrew Wiggins showing he is an elite shot blocker at his position.
Well, Wiggins gets a lot of blocks at the moment to me. He gets to lay up attempts and shooters thought they were safe. I mean, not always obvious. It changes a lot of shots.
Wow. Well, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Kuminga's come in for Draymond Green. And Poole subbed in for Thompson. Richardson with a screen for Smith. Malone outside. Passes it to the monster.
What?
A three-pointer off the mark. And here's Curry who brings it up for Golden State. 6-point game. And Kuminga gets it to go.
17.
I'll tell you what, I'm not sure these guys can keep this up.
Yeah, so far, both teams have been outstanding at the offensive end. There's a lot of games left to play.
Richardson.
sorry.
It's Richardson
I'm
with
sorry,
the jam.
It's perfect.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Warriors trail by 6.
I don't care, bro.
Curry passes to Looney.
He's
Back to Curry.
17.
Now here's Kuminga. He's covered by Malone. And finished off by
see this,
Kuminga.
You see
And
this?
how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. Malone kicks to Rush.
There you go.
Buries it from
Green.
three-point range.
Right.
Rush has got 7.
And they are shooting the lights
Oh,
out
really?
from distance here early.
Yeah.
Curry from
No.
deep three-point land. And he can't answer
no.
back. The three-pointer
Yeah.
offline. And it's Smith penetrating and stolen by Wiggins. 59 seconds left to play here in the first.
That's okay. You got it. You got
To
it.
the inside.
No, we got him.
It's deflected.
We got him. Oh, what's my name there?
Smith with it. 23
Oh,
points
man.
his last outing. To the paint. Here's Richardson. And Richardson slams it in.
Wow.
We should
And
believe
that
in
sort of
team score. I
showmanship
feel
is
like
just
we win by
deflating right
point,
now to
bro.
a team trying to get back into
I
a
know
game like
offense,
this.
bro.
Ouch,
quarter.
Greg. That is definitely an emphasis jam. A big question mark.
You just can't find
Then
it.
my
Touch
brother's
this
right,
play. He's
dude.
got to keep grinding, though, and looking for the best shot possible.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And Kuminga comes to help.
That's my head, bro.
Malone in the post. Guarded by Curry. 3 on the clock.
And what?
Rush's shot is up.
Ooh.
And Slim picks up the foul. That's his first foul. Now here's Curry. Fires from deep. Hits the three-point foul. 9
what
points
you
in the
want me
game
to
so
do?
far.
The sharpest weapon in Curry's arsenal, most times you assume any three he attempts is
You
going
know
to
what
be
I'm
knocked
saying.
in.
And so it's
My
Sacramento
dude is
with their lead
Luka.
standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
Number 1. He Jason Tatum. Then my brother, number 16, he Giannis with a shot. I did change all his shooting stuff like that. I put his shooting in.
And this Warriors team has an interesting mix of championship vets with hungry young players. Andrew Wiggins.
Best 19 love to teach. The good.
Agreed. No doubt Wiggins has been soaking up that wisdom. Greg stepping up his game in the process.
Yeah, a big culture shift coming from Minnesota, and he's blossomed
But
under the
everybody
tutelage
not bad,
of these
though.
Hall of Famers.
So, yeah,
And
we
hope
all
you've enjoyed the
nice.
broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one.
I put this
And a
stat
chance for just a
little
second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
Well, they're just a team in sync right now. Their passion in the first half has been
bit. Their whole
outstanding.
team is
Yeah,
good.
but and they've also balanced that, though, guys, with the attack off the bounce as well to get them some points.
So with Thompson sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Inside for them, it's Green and Looney. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. And it's Kuminga in at the 3 spot. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Klay Thompson has lost 2 prime years to a torn ACL and then a ruptured Achilles. He says so many athletes have been through this. It's just a new set of challenges. With my style of play, I feel I can be effective. Guys, that will be a great comfort to his team.
Indeed, and who's going to doubt him? I love his attitude. Undaunted. David, thank you. Good for another basket for him. Number 4 today. He's 4 of 8.
Creative finisher at the rim. Chef Curry cooking down.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Jordan Poole. That is his first foul of the game. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight. And it's like a switch flipped between quarters. He's gone from a terrific first to a scoreless second.
And Slim picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Gary Payton has checked in for Golden State.
I'll be trying to what am I doing right there?
Outside Curry. For the 3. And they'll get another chance. Payton. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Draymond Green. Last year, getting it done. 4th in assists, and he was also one of the league's most aggressive ball-hawking defenders, finishing top 5 in steals.
And as you said, dishing out dimes at a top 5 pace. He was in total command of the offense last season. Look for more good things to come. And Chris, if you were playing today, which coach would you most want to play for?
There's so many great coaches. Kevin, I would hope they had the template of letting their guys get out and go. I want to play in a fast-paced system. I want to play for a coach that played this game before. I want to play for a coach that really had that great attitude in the locker room, one that fostered chemistry. So many great coaches. I'm sure it's a lot of them that fit that criteria.
And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Right wing. Sacramento moving it around. They set the pick. 6 on the shot clock. They double him with Green. It's taken away by Payton.
You see that, bro. You see that?
Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. The pass to Looney. Malone against Green. Outside Curry. 5 on the clock. It's tipped.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The drive by Smith out to the right wing.
Bangs
home the trifecta. Now it's a 3-point Sacramento lead.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
Yeah, he's just not giving the ball up. He's passing with a purpose, and it's leading the scores.
This break, let's show you the teams that led the league in assists last year. The Warriors, number 1.
The way these guys moved the ball offensively was really a joy to watch. Great teamwork and unselfishness, and that's why we saw those great assist numbers a season ago.
One-on-one fast break.
You know what we're doing.
Has to rush. Fades away. It's rebounded by Kuminga.
Oh my God.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing.
He just hit a rough patch. He's trying to climb out of it, but he hasn't been successful.
And it's Smith penetrating. Kicks it to Rush. Back to Smith.
I think so overtime, honestly.
Here he goes. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. Up top, Curry, covered by Smith. Curry against Smith. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to just 3 in the basket from Stephen Curry.
Just taking what the defense gives him. Curry's able to run the pick and roll in just such a variety of ways.
A slam dunk by Richardson.
And how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Put nobody else in. Put the fatigue up.
Curry attacking. This is it to Looney. Green against Moore. Three-pointer. Curry can't get it to go.
He's got 9 points on 3-pointers in the first quarter, but still looking for his first 3 of the second.
Here's the monster. Out to Smith. It's stolen by Curry.
You see it, bro.
Now here's Kuminga. Richardson cover. Pass to Curry.
I'm playing on-ball defense, right? And I'm playing on-ball defense.
Over Smith.
Yeah.
Not enough on that one as it misses. Sacramento leading by 5.
And something we've seen the last few years, boxing ones thrown at Curry, although they've had mixed success.
Here's the monster.
What?
On the 3 off target. Warriors have gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. It's tipped, and it's out of bounds. The Warriors able to retain possession here.
Gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Some changes for Golden State. Wiggins comes in for Green, and it's Klay Thompson in for Stephen Curry. Thompson outside. The pass to Payton. And here is Kuminga. 6 to shoot. Here's Wiggins. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And amazing to even consider using a box and one in the NBA, isn't it, Greg? But Curry does that with his offense to the teams that defend him.
Kevin, I agree, and it did work well in the 2019 finals. Curry has started to adjust to that look. Much harder to use when Curry has other options.
Take a break.
On offense.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He throw good, Wiggins.
And Wiggins thrive as a secondary option. Seems that is the role he's best fit for. His efficiency soared.
And with Wiggins, he didn't face the same pressure, Greg. It was a huge weight off his shoulder.
And that mental aspect impacts the player. Wiggins was asked to do less, and as a result, ended up doing more.
Payton outside. Golden State moving it around. Inside. Here's Thompson. A second chance effort.
I don't know how I'm not
Wiggins.
blocking it.
That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Wiggins has got it all tied up now for the Warriors. Smith against Payton. Has to rush. Kicks it out to Malone. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Malone's got 5 points now this quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
I had to make it work. My career is not.
Malone against Wiggins. Thompson outside. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Here's Rush, covered by Payton. From 10 feet out. Malone right side. Ooh. Smith outside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. Good on the bucket. And it's 9 points for Slim.
Well, he's given himself a chance. 6 shots he's gotten up this quarter, but only able to convert on one of them.
Knocks it loose.
It's on Hall of Fame. It's on Hall of Fame.
Payton against Richardson. Now here's Payton. Not a lot of room. Good work defensively by Richardson. In the corner, Rush with it. And the slam dunk by Rush.
An offensive mastery right there. I mean, great move in the lane and then the flush.
With just no way for the D to handle it.
Not really.
And here is Payton. Thompson outside. No good, unable to win this run.
And he had 2 3-pointers in the opening quarter. And hasn't been able to connect yet here in the second.
Here's Smith. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. For Sacramento, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. And the first one drops. And the Warriors making a change here. Poole's checked in. Smith hits them both.
So his free throw shooting is something they never need to worry about. He doesn't even know how to go through a cold streak.
Poole, the pass to Wiggins. Top of the key, Looney. Kuminga sets a screen for Wiggins. And here's Poole for 3. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And then Malone with the dunk.
The movement off the ball is good. I mean, and the pass to hit him in stride is even better.
Warriors trail by 11. And there's the foul. It's on Clutch. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
He was hoping to avoid a 3rd foul before the break. Now, he might have to sit out until halftime.
I don't need to sit out.
20 seconds left in the first half. Thompson outside. There's a screen. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Kings. Malone's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Richardson. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing play to get that ball off in time.
All about the clock awareness. Great job to come through for a squad right there.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Their strategy has been clear tonight. Work the ball inside, get shots in the paint, and now they are scoring with ease. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. With Draymond Green, Draymond rebounding a bit of a struggle. How do you improve that?
Hit your man, get 5 guys to the boards. Guards get in there and clean up those boards that's loose, but our big guys got to hold our mans off, and we've been doing that this half.
We'll see if all 5 can get you more boards in that second half, Dre. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the 3rd quarter underway.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. First on the menu is looking at what games will be coming up here shortly. For the Grizzlies, they'll be up against the Lakers out in Los Angeles. Tip-off is 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 Pacific.
That sounds like a blowout.
All right, fellas, let's check in on our first half of action and the dominating performance for the Kings.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense, rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
That's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What a game we're seeing from Money.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
This game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the court right now for the Kings, Malone is out there with Richardson. And it's Smith, and there's the monster. And it's Rush in at shooting guard.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Smith, no good.
Wow.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors, trailing by 13. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip. Here's Thompson. And it's Malone with the rebound. Malone's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Here's Rush. He's covered by Thompson. Rush the pass to Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Curry wide open. And again, it's the Warriors missing. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Kicks it out to Malone. Sacramento moving it around. Richardson with the screen on Curry. Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
And haven't we seen that a few times today, guys? I mean, their defense has got to have a little bit more toughness about it.
Curry from deep three-point land. The long-distance 3 is buried. Curry's got 16.
When Curry's in the zone, it's trouble. I mean, he could end up doing some real damage on the scoreboard.
Passes it to the monster. Again, Sacramento.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
Curry gets the bucket.
Now, this is what you get from Steph. I mean, he can put the ball on the floor and create his own shot from just about anywhere.
Here's Rush. He's covered by Thompson. Now Smith. He's got 15 from 10 feet out. That one off the back iron and out. They're looking out a sizable deficit.
And there's still time left, so they don't necessarily have to really rush the game. And they need to avoid that.
He's looking for Richardson and finds him. Back to Smith. Richardson with the screen on Curry. Down low. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Thompson outside. Wiggins surveying the floor. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And you look at how teams defend Curry, Chris. You have to grab and be physical, they say, to slow him down.
Yeah, Kevin, Curry is so difficult to ref. He gets fouled off ball on almost every play. But teams know they can't let him have free movement or he'll hit him with a 3.
The first one falls.
You have to admire Wiggins' explosive scoring ability. I mean, when everything is just right, he can run up the scoreboard and become a real menace.
Porter's checked in for Looney. And both free throws good for Wiggins. Kings leading now by 12. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. Pass to the monster. And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Thompson, and it's Thompson with the jam.
And this Wiggins getting out and completing the break. Smart play.
Malone with it. He's got 17. He takes it in. Rush the pass to the monster. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Richardson kicks to Rush. Now here is Smith. Knocked away. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And stolen by Wiggins. Fires for three. And another three for Golden State.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
Everybody can shoot it.
To the middle. And there's the call on Klay Thompson. That's his first foul. Malone against Porter. Over to the wing. Rush outside. The Warriors pull it in.
Playing the revenge card right there. Trying to get those 3 points right back.
Wiggins kicks to Curry. Outside, Green. Porter at the elbow. Kicks it out to Wiggins. Another three for Golden State.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Malone with the screen. Smith the pass to the monster. With the drive, shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
And let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Sacramento.
If you want to see how efficient the offense is running, a great stat to look at is points off assists. And they've gotten a ton of assists throughout this game.
Yeah, but don't forget about their points in the paint, because those have been big.
Payton, he's checked in for Thompson. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
You got to admire Curry's competitive nature. He goes at defenders and makes them compromise by fouling them.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good.
Multi-time champion and relentless competitor. Curry's drive to be an all-time great is admirable.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Malone is screen on Curry. In the corner, Rush with it.
What?
Sacramento again missing.
He's been off the mark, but somehow he hasn't held them back as a team.
Lets it go from 14. And there's Stephen Curry on the assist from Porter. Curry's got 9 points here in the second half. To the paint. Sacramento moving it around. The monster. Out left to the wing. Back to Smith. 5 to shoot. Richardson with the screen on Curry. Tries again. Back to Smith. And there's the pass to Richardson. Knocked loose. And so the ball is out of bounds. Richardson touched it last. Here's a look at what's coming up now for the Sacramento Kings. On Wednesday, they'll be matching up with Chris Paul and the Phoenix Suns. And then on Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. It's Curry outside. And it's Sacramento with the rebound. The Monsters got 7 rebounds in the game. Smith the pass to the monster. And here's Smith. He's got 15. Over Wiggins. Kicks it out to Malone. Got a piece of it. And they recover it. Back to Richardson. And another shot. And it's good on the way in. Richardson's got 17 now.
In that tight, with that much of an advantage height-wise, there's just not a lot the defense can do.
Curry fires from way outside. His 3-pointers off the mark. Sacramento leading by 4. Malone left side. Malone is doubled. Pass to the monster. Here's Rush. And good that time. He's got 13.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Curry against Smith. The 10-footer. Oh, that's blocked. Pass to the monster. 1:58 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Smith. Here's Rush, covered by Payton. Rush gets the bucket. And the Kings lead by 8.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Outside Curry. Inside, and finished off by Porter.
Porter's a remarkable athlete, someone who gets off the floor fast to check.
We've got 1:18 left in the third. Richardson with the screen on Curry. Smith the pass to Richardson, and that one good. Richardson's got 6 points in the quarter. 1:04 left to play in the third. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Count that one. The Sacramento lead has been cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Stephen Curry. The drive by Smith. So it's Richardson with the jam.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right. Smith against Curry. Payton surveying the floor. And it's Green with the jam.
That's just tenacity, you know. Every night, Draymond's going to give it everything he's got.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Here's Payton, and Payton throws it down.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
Oh, you're right, and I love the opportunistic approach. These kinds of hustle plays can be game changers.
Here's Rush, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Rush has got 17.
No, look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Here's Curry with the 3. He can't get that one. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Kings lead. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
Everything's sharp. Keep the cuts.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. So with Wiggins sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Curry and Poole have the guard spots. Kuminga out there with Looney, and it's Thompson in its small forward. Sinks the triple.
He's been so dependable in this game, taking nothing but good shots.
Here's Curry. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Richardson to the left wing. Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson. Smith outside to the wing on the left. The monster. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
It's Curry outside. The shot, no good. Now Sacramento takes it the other way. 17 points was their biggest margin. Smith against Curry. Smith kicks to Rush. Off target with his 3.
So fast.
Not his best day from three-point range. I mean, just one in the first half and still looking for his first here in half number 2.
Here's Looney. Richardson cover. Stuffed. Smith against Curry. Smith the pass to Rush. Drops in the tray. Rush has got 20 points.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Curry against Smith. Curry kicks to Thompson. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Great to see Klay step in from the line. Knock down this in-between jump.
Smith with it, picked up by Thompson. Kicks it out to Malone. Here's Smith. And he drives in, and Smith with the stop.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, G.A., the pick working to full effect.
Going crazy.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the exit.
We going crazy, man.
Execution, he
We
loves to
going
see.
crazy this afternoon, bro.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, I was able to catch the message. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now. Or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David. Curry against Smith. It's rush outside.
Bro, it's oversized, dude.
Picks it out to Malone. Shot clock at 6. Fades and shoots. Out to the wing. The pass to the monster. Fades. To the right side. Takes a 3. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. Passes to the monster. Stolen by Thompson. Over Richardson. And it's Malone with the rebound.
I don't know if it's been the main factor, but his off night has definitely been one factor here.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing. When to rise up and swat that one away.
And so it's Golden State with it. A 12-point game. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the 4th. And it's Kuminga, top of the key. The tray. It's hauled in by the Kings. Rush has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Smith in the corner. Rush with it. Back to Smith. Driving the lane. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct. Just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with the comfortable lead.
A crossover. Out that one, and the Kings' lead has been cut down to 12 points. The points that time coming from Curry.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Picks it out to Malone. Here's the monster. He's covered by Thompson. There's the drive. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop the train when he's coming in for the slam.
Pass to Kuminga. Lobbed up there for Thompson. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Back to Smith. Down low. And it's Malone finishing it off.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Curry passes to Thompson. From the arc. It's hauled in by Richardson. Richardson's got rebound number 19 now. Incredible board work. Pass to the monster. Back to Smith. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pass to the monster. Takes it inside. And he slams it one-handed.
And, guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Curry against Smith. Curry passing to Poole. Kuminga kicks to Thompson. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Kings.
With all these three-pointers he's missed in the first half, I mean, he's become a weight around their neck. Somebody tell this guy to be more unselfish.
Smith, no luck. Warriors trail by 18. Kuminga with a wide-open look. And the three ball is good.
No, he just caught the defense napping. He shoots a very high percentage from three-point range when there's no hand in his face.
Smith for three. And it's Looney with the rebound. Looney's got 8 rebounds in this game. And Thompson kicks to Poole. Pass to Curry. Golden State moving it around. And it's blocked. Smith with it. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And, guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Andrew Wiggins is checked in for the Warriors. Timeout called the Warriors. Look at Clutch. He's really been playing well.
He's been a force inside. If they don't commit more bodies down low, he's going to keep destroying them in the paint.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game. Easy breezy.
And in terms of his shooting, this has been one of the more accurate performances you'll ever see. I mean, he's been in constant motion, creating a lot of good looks for himself. But still, even when you're wide open, you expect to miss some of the time. That has not been the case here tonight. This guy has made everything.
The better he played, the more these fans got revved up. And that continued to play out over the course of his amazing performance. Smith against Curry. Pass to Thompson. Over rush. And the Warriors miss again.
He's disappeared this quarter. He can't get anything to drop. That's not going to help him get out of the hole.
Here's Smith driving inside. And Smith with the stop.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
No, but his teammates love that kind of energy, fellas. I mean, dunks like this demonstrate leadership.
To the inside, and it's Thompson with the jam.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball moving and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Smith against Curry. To the paint, got a piece of it. And the slam dunk by Rush.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is no let up. And, you know, this is the kind of hard-nosed competitiveness that wins games.
Here's Curry, and there's the drive. No good, shot missing. Smith with the defensive effort. And another steal for him. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
Here's Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Kings. Rush has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Smith against Curry. Smith drives in. Here's the monster. Kicks it out to Malone. Malone is doubled. Pass to Rush. Clock at 6. Second chance shot. That one misses.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Sacramento.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And ever when important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Smith.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Here's Rush. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's good from Rush. Both free throws good from Rush. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Poole, covered by Smith. Now, Poole, driving to the basket. Out of bounds, Sacramento takes possession. Six seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Richardson, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. So it's the Kings winning this one easily. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be.
You gotta walk out here with a W. Only been 6 shots, my dude. I told you, bro. I don't shoot my dude like that. Bro, I'm telling you, bro. He got the more touches. But I shoot with him because with them, Dayson and Tadej, I take the most shots with them because I be trying, cause it's so easy to go my dude, Tyson, and Tyler. That's easy. It's easy money, cause them two big, man. And I ain't doing them a pick and roll, so I can either shoot or doing pad ball. I really did trying to pad the ball the whole game. Really ain't trying to shoot the ball.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everyone. We have some exciting NBA action coming up. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Allie, take it away.
Hey, Brian. We've heard a lot of critique of some of the fouls that are called. Ask Warriors head coach Steve Kerr. He said, quote, "We've gotten out of control, gifting offensive players the ability to jump 3 or 4 feet into a guy and draw a foul. It's not a basketball play. Give the defensive player some benefit of the doubt, guys."
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Makes a good point. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings.
Statement here in the early going, outpacing some teams that were projected to be better, owning that top spot and defending it with honor.
Johnson and Ayton, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt, and it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. 2 heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate at the painted area.
Tipped. Paul with a steal.
Oh, my goodness.
Ayton passes to Paul. Outside Booker. Launches a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Well, that's the moneymaker, right? Devin Booker will go all night from three-point range if you allow it.
Paul against Smith. The kick out to Richardson. They double him with Ayton. Pass to the monster. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
This is just fun.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Now here's Ayton. Outside Paul. Now Bridges. Shot clock at 6. That three's off the mark. Paul against Smith. And it's...
What am I playing on? What am I playing on? Why am I missing? Why am I missing? Why am I missing? Why am I missing? See, the user, they're higher than mine. So, they can...
Phoenix with the rebound. This is the first they're seeing of Sacramento.
Last year, as expected, they had very little trouble against these guys.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. Bridges, left side. Shot clock at 5. Releases. Ooh, great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. And the basket by the monster. He's got 5.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
The best way to get a clean look is with those quick hitters on the break.
What a beautiful fast break opportunity, and the finish pretty good.
Now here's Bridges. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Bridges. Pass to the monster. Second shot opportunity, and he lays it in.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Phoenix has gone 1 for 2 from beyond the arc in this first quarter. Phoenix calls timeout, coming off a win against the Blazers.
And as a rule of thumb, the road can really test your team's depth. But they all stepped up and collectively produced a lot of points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
And now a look back at last year's top shooting teams in the NBA. The Suns in second.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Outside Booker. And we're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. Pass to Paul. Clock at 6. Ooh, stolen by Smith. And a...
Sorry, bro.
Again, it's Sacramento converting.
How many transition points are they going to give up? This is insane.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. For three, Booker sinks the tray. Booker's got 6.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
And a player like Mikal Bridges, he's had very high confidence in his ability.
Well, I mean, listen, his history is that of a winning player. Came into the league believing in himself because of his career collegiately. National championship player at Villanova. He has every right to think he can be elite.
Now here's Smith. Pass to Malone. Here's Slim. Six on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Sacramento.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost.
Bridges outside. Paul against Smith. Paul's got space. And the 18-footer right on the mark.
We've heard the term master of the mid-range. To Chris Paul, it's apropos.
Here's Smith. And he drives in. Ooh, Ayton with the block. Paul with it. What a tremendous game he played against Portland. The 11-footer gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Now, Chris Paul is the master of the pick and roll, understanding how to utilize his teammates to the best of their abilities.
Smith passes to Richardson. Here's Malone. Hits the trifecta. He has 6.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Richardson against Ayton. Back to Johnson. Back to Booker. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Booker's got 8 points.
Devin Booker showing off the weight room work, able to use that added strength to finish through contact.
Fires the 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Ooh, he's piping hot. 4 for 4 from the field. No one can guard him out there.
Smith with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And Malone gets it to go.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now here's Bridges. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Outside Paul. Offline with a 3. Sacramento has gone 4 for 4 so far from three-point land. Impressive. Richardson with a screen on Paul. Smith passes to Richardson. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think obviously we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal #1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Slim with a bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
The Suns trailing. Paul passes to Booker. The shot. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, they're not behind because of this guy. He is putting on a tremendous run.
Smith into the lane. Pass to Slim. Buries it down low. And the Kings lead by 8.
This night already has the makings of an offensive war.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Booker, good.
He's off to a fantastic start.
God,
and it's the Kings ball. Smith outside. Buries it. He's 2 for 4 in this game.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
And the Suns shooting a phenomenal 60% on the first. Richardson against Paul. Here's Ayton. Yes. And it's Paul with the assist that time.
That's a determined scorer right there. DeAndre Ayton showing a little toughness on the interior finish.
Down low. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And adds a few more points to their lead, showing off some style.
Wow, that was prime time stuff right there. Now here's Paul. Ayton, a screen on Smith. Paul passes to Ayton. Got a piece of it. Pass to Richardson. Johnson with a double team. Smith against Bridges. Right wing. Here's Slim from outside the arc. Count it. All 3 of his attempts have gone in.
Why is my meter so freaking big, man? I'm gonna make it harder for myself. I'm trying to make it harder, but cause I got the advantage, but niggas just gonna make it. You know what I mean? This is gonna make it. It's still gonna make it.
And they are letting those threes fly from outside. Really in a great rhythm.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. Booker's got 21.
8 for 8. He's on an absolute tear.
And he's going for the oop here. Up high and down it goes on the lob.
They've played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's Booker. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well.
He's rolling. The best start to a game you could hope for.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton against Smith. To the middle. The kick out to Richardson. And the Kings with another 3.
And excellent perimeter offense so far.
You see
their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
On the break. He got it up. No good on the buzzer beater. The first quarter concludes. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard. The Kings on top. They lead by 11. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And drafted 13th back in 2015.
That's what I've been waiting on. Playing Confederate basketball, night in and night out.
And Grant, that's got to feel pretty special.
That's so true. I mean, to stick it out and get this organization back on the winning track, that's how legacies are made.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Kings.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Jay Crowder is out there with Frank Kaminsky, and it's McGee in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
I'll make it to big threes, bro. Am I the CPU? Could you see this? I guess I'm the CPU. You would think I'm the CPU. How big are all these threes, bro? I'm trying to make it harder for me and easier for them, bro.
Pass to Crowder. From the high post. Again, the Suns good for two.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
For three, Smith. Manning knocks it down. He's 3 of 5 now from the floor.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
I'm putting it down, bro.
Outside Booker. Paul passes to McGee. Outside Booker. Now the Kings in transition. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. Give that one to Jay Crowder.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And some new faces and new places this year, Grant. How long do you think it takes for a new player to fit in?
Well, you know, some players never fit in, but depending upon the style, it varies from player to player.
Now here's Kaminsky, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Smith against Paul. Smith right side. Shoots over Paul. Drains it from 9 feet away. Smith's got 5 points in the quarter.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
And the bucket is good.
What a savvy pass by Devin Booker, making the smart choice, moving the basketball.
Paul against Smith. With the fadeaway. And too long on the shot. The Suns have gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, scary thought.
You know what? Take the ball, bro. I don't need it. Cause like, bro. Shot me though.
Thanks.
Cause like, bro.
Now here's Crowder. Out to the wing for three, Smith. And that one, Phoenix calls timeout.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to improve their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks.
You're looking at the best in free throw shooting last year in the NBA. #1, Chris Paul.
This guy is just lights out from the line. He demonstrated that last season and really hurt teams whenever they fouled him.
He's got 14.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight.
McGee with the stuff.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully. Well, you think about Jay Crowder's career, he has bounced around to a few teams. But one thing we know, he's always had an impact to affect the game with his defense and with his basketball intellect.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Booker for three, and the Suns get another three. And Doris, Crowder's defense a big part of what he can offer a team.
Right, because he's strong enough to guard in the post. He's quick enough to guard on the perimeter. Think about it. In 2020 NBA Finals, he was asked to contain LeBron James. That's the kind of confidence coaches have in Crowder's competitive spirit defensively.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Got a piece of it. And here we go again. The Kings on the break. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play.
And here are the Suns now. 17-point game. Looking ahead, they've got the Cavaliers coming to town for their next one. That'll be their second of a 5-game stretch at home. Here's the monster, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Fader on the way. That one off the back iron and out. Phoenix has got it going from deep. 3 for 3 so far in the quarter. Crowder, the pass to McGee. Outside Paul. Here's Booker. Yes, and it's Paul with the assist that time. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, Devin Booker, one of the rare guys in the NBA, the ability to score at will, and he's rolling right now.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assists.
Some changes for Phoenix. Saric comes in for Kaminsky, and Payne is subbed in for Chris Paul. The Suns' shooting has been ridiculous. 75% in this game. Here's Booker. Connects on the open jumper. Booker's got 33 points.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
Here's Slim. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Drills it from deep.
What you love about this young guard, Devin Booker, is his ability to hurt you with both his passing and his shooting.
Here's the pick. The kick out to Richardson. To the left wing. For 3, Smith. Another 3 for Sacramento.
I'll tell you, this guy is proving to be a problem for the defense. In this quarter, he has been special.
Payne against Smith. Lets it go from 11. Got a hand on it. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. Bridges, he's checked in for the Suns. And here's Payne outside. And the Suns get another 3.
Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here's Smith. Out to the right wing. The monster. Another 3 for Sacramento.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Outside Payne. And out of bounds. Sacramento will have it. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
Here's Slim. 9 points in the game. And again, it's Sacramento converting.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Out to the right wing. Here's the monster. He's guarded by Bridges. Richardson with a screen on Booker. Here's Slim. And Sacramento again with the bucket.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
McGee finds Payne. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
Well, a tough first quarter for this guy. You like to see the shot go in. Nicely done.
Now Smith. He picked up 24 points in their last win against Golden State.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, and absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Now here's Payne. A 14-point game for him in the win against Portland. It's tipped. Here's Malone. Šarić covers. Šarić brings the double team.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. There's 42 seconds left in the second. Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. And he drops it in from the low post. Booker's got 12 now in this quarter.
Quality decision-making off that pick and roll. Booker just taking what the defense gives him.
From the baseline. Yep, that one goes.
You got to tip your hat to him. He's doing all he can to keep them in the game. He still hasn't missed.
Richardson with a screen on Payne.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Showing great body control in traffic with the leaner.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. The Kings on top, up by 15. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
Welcome. The first half is in the books, so let's check out the top performers for each team.
If you could have drawn up an ideal scenario for this game, this would be it. The big dogs trying to one-up each other, neither giving an inch. Everyone in the building and watching at home must be.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for the Sacramento Kings.
Man, this was a brawl inside. Shaq, I know you like this. Man, and guys were sacrificing their bodies, making plays through contests, just wearing the hard hat. That's how this game's gotten out of hand so far.
And that'll do it for the halftime show. Shaq,